Morning everyone, and this is Open Camera Android app using a crop guide. I'm particularly using a blue screen because what we're going to see here is this video in two parts. One of them, to illustrate the crop guide, is that if you take a photograph or a video for that matter, I'll go back because you can see that I've set my camera up as 4:3. If I swap over to video, you can also see, of course, it is 4:3. I'm just focusing on infinity there because I want to chroma key this later. It's up to you to crop and figure out what's going on. So let's take an example. So if I wanted to make a square video, how do I know exactly what I'm doing in terms of the square? We go to on-screen GUI and then we scroll all the way down to the bottom. I can do this quickly and go back because it says show a crop guide, which displays a shape, and there they are. So if I wanted to look at the square, then all I do is go back and I've now got a green square which tells me exactly my limits of the 16:9 video that I could record to where that square is in the center. If I swap over to a photograph, then of course there is my square. Very old school way of working. The one I particularly like is if you go back to the on-screen GUI, go all the way to the bottom and just up a bit, it's just speed, isn't it, to look at a crop guide. Let's have a look at them in detail. We've got 5:4, 4:3. 4:3 is what I'm taking photos in. If I wanted to make a widescreen movie in 2.35, which is kind of like the widescreen letterbox, then the moment I come back, you can see that if I was about to pan around and make some video, then I've got a very clear green rectangle for the target area of what I'm looking for in the final production. If I swapped over back to photo, if I wanted to take a widescreen photo, I can very clearly get this exactly how I want it to do a good job with this. And I think that's what the photographer needs to look at, is figure out the tools. And in our fast-paced, speedy world, I don't think we really do that anymore, because everything is open up the camera, the mobile phone, click, 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 and off we go. So if I just do those in reverse order, I'm not going to demonstrate them all. 1:1 is pretty obvious, it's a square. 5:4, very old school format that. 4:3, interesting. 7:4, I'm not sure about that. 1.5 is an interesting one, because 1.5 is actually what a DSLR will take. So you can see that the photo there is, it's not 4:3, it's 1.5. So that's just, I've noticed this from my Nikon DSLR going over to this Moto G4. Of course it wants to look at 4:3. And as I said before, I'm going to finish up right now because I want to chroma key this and just show you with, rather than a blue screen, some examples. 16:9, of course. 1.85, 2.3, it's 2.4. That must be, is that super wide? I don't know what that is actually. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that, that's interesting. So if I wanted to take a photo, but I wanted to be almost like a panorama type thing, but well, you get the idea, don't you? I think that's pretty much it. But going back to the video especially, what you'll find is if you don't use the crop guide and you try and do it with your own eye, and let's say you recorded 10 clips, as you keep recording those clips, you'll find that it will be a little bit high, a little bit low, and almost like the Goldilocks thing, not exactly right. But using this very letterboxed Panavision rectangle crop guide, I think we can make it better. So there you go. Let's nip over to the chroma key version.